Hi, and welcome to NF Least, home of the Give and Goat Report. As we've talked about before, nearly all major professional sports organizations are geared toward mass entertainment, not real athletic contests. In the case of the NFL, it is not a league comprised of 32 separate clubs that fight with each other annually for a trophy. Rather, the NFL is a single corporation that is divided into 32 departments or teams. As such, this show business conglomerate can full well do as it pleases in regards to structuring the outcomes of their presented games. They alone can and have the right to predetermine every winner and loser, complete with riveting year-round storylines to appease their loyal fanatics, all while a subliminal narrative is skillfully woven. The question then becomes, how many of their coordinated coincidences are you willing to accept before you too realize that what the NFL offers to the general public are anything but actually contested football games? Here we're going to take a closer look at a 21-year championship pattern that concluded with the Seattle Seahawks win of Super Bowl 60, all by design. The information shared here is factually based in accordance with verifiable evidence, strong symbolic patterns, and compelling drama provided by the NFL and their partners. In this diversion of scores, stats, and rank, perception reigns supreme. The 2025 NFL football season ended at the home of the San Francisco 49ers, where the Seattle Seahawks won in dominating fashion over the New England Patriots to win their second Super Bowl in franchise history. To the naked eye, this was just the festive end to another NFL season, but upon further inspection, there seems to be more to the story. The Super Bowl, as a series of championship games spanning decades, is loaded with various connective patterns. Today I want to talk about a Super Bowl bird pattern that was over 20 years in the making. In Super Bowl 39, the Philadelphia Eagles lost to the New England Patriots 24-21. The following year in Super Bowl 40, the Seattle Seahawks lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers 21-10. 19 years later, in Super Bowl 59, the Philadelphia Eagles won versus the Kansas City Chiefs 40-22. The following year, in Super Bowl 60, the Seattle Seahawks won versus the New England Patriots 29-13. Aside from the obvious pattern of bird-bird, loss-loss, then bird-bird, win-win, in Super Bowl 39 and 59, the Eagles faced the current NFL champion who was attempting to repeat or three-peat as champion. And in Super Bowl 40 and Super Bowl 60, the Seahawks faced the two teams that are currently tied with the most Super Bowl wins at 6 titles each. In Super Bowl 39, the Eagles lost their second Super Bowl, followed by the Seahawks' first Super Bowl loss in Super Bowl 40. In Super Bowl 59, the Eagles won their second Super Bowl, followed by the Seahawks' second Super Bowl win in Super Bowl 60. The Eagles' first Super Bowl win was a payback win over the Patriots in Super Bowl 52, a payback for their loss of Super Bowl 39, and followed the Falcons' second Super Bowl loss in Super Bowl 51. The Eagles' second Super Bowl win was a payback win over the Chiefs in Super Bowl 59, a payback for their loss of Super Bowl 57. The Seahawks' second Super Bowl win was a payback win over the Patriots in Super Bowl 60, a payback for their loss of Super Bowl 49. The Seahawks' first Super Bowl win was over the Broncos in Super Bowl 48 and followed the Ravens' second Super Bowl win in Super Bowl 47. So the Eagles and Seahawks' first and second Super Bowl wins were directly connected to other NFL bird Super Bowl appearances. Not only did the Patriots bookend this 21-year pattern with a win in Super Bowl 39 over the Eagles and a loss in Super Bowl 60 to the Seahawks, but Mike Vrabel, who was a standout linebacker for the Patriots in their Super Bowl 39 win, was now the Patriots head coach in their Super Bowl 60 loss. Similarly, Andy Reid, who was the losing head coach of Super Bowl 39 with the Eagles, was also the losing head coach of Super Bowl 59 with the Chiefs, thereby completing his personal bookend within this Super Bowl pattern. These are just some more examples of the structured coincidences and artistically designed outcomes that are all rolled into the NFL's reality simulation created for mass consumption. Thank you so much for your time, and stay tuned for more NF Least episodes. Take care.